Yo, what's popping with y'all on this Friday night? Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all be sure to smash that like button as you can't come through. Let's let YouTube do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's let them do their thing and share it with everybody. Get everybody in the building because we got a jam-packed, action-packed show for y'all tonight, man. We got the TKO prediction show. We grinding, man. We got 8 fight predictions that we got to do today. We got a lot of big stories that we got to cover in boxing. So it's gonna be a jam-packed, action-packed show for everybody in the building. As I said, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to share the video on your social media platform if you got one. Share this live stream. And then also be sure to tell people about the show, man. If you love boxing, if you want to know what's going down this weekend, this is the spot to be. Let me send out a couple of notifications real quick. See if we can get this thing popping right quick, man. Share this on Twitter. And yeah, man, so we got an ESPN Plus card going down tonight. I mean, not tonight, this weekend. We got the Don King card with Laguna Beach Macadamia Nut. That's going down as well. Trevor Bryan is on that card. So some good fights, man. Some good action. A lot of even odds, too. A lot of odds that you can make some money on if you can pick the right fight. We're going to try to see if we can come up this weekend. We ain't always right, but we right a lot. We'll see what's popping. I'm waiting on my brother Money Brown TV to slide through. And then once he slides through, we're going to get this thing started, man. While I'm waiting on him, it's some news in boxing, man. It's a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to talk about Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. So for those of y'all that don't know, man, the purse bid went down. It went down today. It looks like Warren, I believe. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't tripping. Yeah, Frank Warren won the purse bid. Frank Warren won the purse bid for $40 million, and with they splits, Tyson Fury is supposed to get like 32 million, and then I think Dillian Whyte get like 8.2 million or some shit. And I don't know, man. I think it's a good heavyweight fight. If Dillian Whyte don't take the fight, because I heard he was complaining about money, he feel like he getting cheated. All I know is this is more money than he ever made in his whole life. And it's time. It's an opportunity for him to come through and become a world champion, bro. I mean, at what point do we have to call out the bullshit? Like at some point, bro, you trying to be champion, right? You believe in yourself, right? You believe you can beat Tyson Fury, right? So why would you turn down the biggest bag of your life on top of the opportunity to chase greatness? I just don't understand that shit. I don't understand that shit at all, bro. All right, boom, there we go. Now we can cook. So I don't understand that shit at all. I see 20 people just hopped up in here. Y'all smash that like button as you come through, man. Let's get a quick roll call, and then we're going to get straight to it, man. We're going to get straight to it. My brother Demetrius Bright in the building. Salute, Demetrius. Tupac 13 in the building. Salute to you. St. Louis Mix, what's popping? Salute, KO. Boxing 86 TV family in the chat. Smash the like button. Y'all heard him. He ain't telling y'all no lies. Smash the like button as you come in. King_Junior, what's popping with you? Boxing matchups with Dwayne Freeman. Salute to you, brother. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Boxing Matchups with Dwayne Freeman. Good work over there. Bo, what's popping with you, brother? D Walker in the building. Suck my opinion. What's up with you, bro? Tio versus Subaru Matias by slaughter. Based off what I saw in Tio's last fight, Matias by slaughter, bro. Bad. Badly. Like not. Bro, that ain't close. Teofimo probably won't last more than 7 rounds. He cut too easy. He bruised up too easy. He going to be bleeding everywhere, swole up everywhere. And Matias throw 80 punches per round. Bro, no. I hope not. For his sake. AJ64, what's popping with you? My brother G5_Gabe, my fellow Dallas Texans brethren in the building. Salute to you, bro. Y'all go subscribe to G5 as well. G Parker, straight down I-45 out of H-Town, I believe. Salute to you, bro. Mike Rhyme. They say Whyte turned down the fight. He ain't want that smoke then. If he turned down the biggest bag of his career, he might as well quit. Like that's, bro. That's sucker shit, man. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it just is. Like, who turned down the biggest bag of their life and a chance to become world champion. Somebody that don't believe in themselves. Somebody need to get the hell out of boxing, man. Let these young heavyweights, up and coming heavyweights who really want a shot, who really believe in themselves, let them start, having these good opportunities. Because how you squander that opportunity, if that's true, that's bad on his part. My brother W_right side in the building. What's up? Tim Muse, the Skywalker, fresh off the skyscraper in the building. Salute, Tim. My wife in the building. What's up, baby? What's popping with you, baby? Salute to you back there in the other room. Not me. Sup, my dude? Greetings from San Diego, California. Greetings to you. It's still sunny in San Diego. I believe it's like, what, 5:30 over there? It's like 5:30 over there. Let's see. Oh, my brother Omega Red done slid through. What's up, Omega? Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for the reminder. I guess I forgot to wipe my shoes off before I walked in the door. Yeah, bro. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in the car, bro. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. You know what I'm saying? You riding in the car with me. Good old boxing talk. We about to get it popping tonight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a very, very good show. So in light of that, y'all come on through, man. Y'all come on through and hit the like button. If you want to donate to the Cash App, it's down there below. If you want to hit that super chat button, you can do that as well. You can do that as well, man. Let me see what's up with Money, man. See if maybe he got tied up or something. We'll see what's popping with Money, because we're going to get started on these predictions. If my brother maybe got tied up, had something come up. I know he got school and shit like that, so you never know. Text him right quick. All right, boom. We'll wait to hear back. Let me see what was it. Not me. I disagree. T.O. got too cocky and headhunted from the beginning of the fight. T.O. got this. Nah, bro. We can agree to disagree, but I think T.O., his defense has been leaky. Nakatani touched him up. Mchunu, back half of the fight, touched him up. Kambosos, him up. So he ain't got no defense. That shoulder roll shit that he tried to do, the last fighter that Matias just fought, he rolled with punches pretty well too. And he tries to roll. And Matias just beat his ass up to the body, kept working. And I'm sorry, bro, he throw like 80, 90 punches around. And he's strong and big. And his hand speed is real. That's a bad matchup for T.O., man. That's a bad matchup for T.O. Facts. W_right side says fighters don't want to fight anymore. I agree with that. My daughter in the building. What's up? My big bro, Kano Loco. Salute to you, Kano. Y'all go subscribe to my bro, Kano, man. Doing real shit over. He broke the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor shit before them big people that y'all like to give credit to and shit. They be writing the articles on Boxing Scene and ESPN and shit. Kano said that shit weeks ago that they was fighting on April 30th, and he said it was in New York. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, these people doing good work out here. Vince Williams, my bro in the building. Salute, Vince. Salute, Vince. Oh, man, he said he waiting on the link. I emailed it to you, bro. All right, I got to send this to Money again. He didn't get the link. Let me send this right quick, y'all. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Cassandra in the building. What's up, Cassandra? William Old School in the building. What's up? My daughter, Nivea, in the building. Let me get this out to my bro, Money Brown, right quick. We multitasking. What y'all think of that poll question, man? Who Canelo gonna fight, bro? That's what I want to know. Who is Canelo gonna fight, man? We're gonna talk about that later in the show. Ah, shit. What's going down? We're gonna talk about that later in the show. Who he gonna fight? All right, here it goes, loading up. Tell him just hop in. Hop in and I'll drop the link for you. All right, I don't know what's going on. Charlo in the poll leading. Okay. All right, yeah, man. I think that's a good fight, bro. I think that's a damn good fight, man. So the thing is, let me resend this, bro. I don't know what's the problem. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we can try to send this to my brother. Sorry about that, job, but we gotta get my bro. We gotta get Money in here, man. Oh, he said he coming in. All right, cool. We got it. Bet we in there. We are in there, bro. Salute, Lil KO. Yeah, man. She in here. She in here. Omega. Another thing I want to talk about. So I dropped a video earlier, bro. Oh, there you go. I got you, money. My bad, bro. I emailed it to you, but it's all good. It's just for money, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link for everybody else later on in the show, but that one right there, that's just for money to hop on in here and get the cooking with us, man. Another thing I wanted to talk about was we got Demetrius Andrade, bro. I was critical of him, but another article came out on Boxing Scene, and it looks like he ain't dropping his belt to move up to 168. He's gonna move up to 168. He's gonna hold on to his WBO strap down there at 160 pounds, right? And when he do that, they got Janabek gonna fight in the interim against another opponent, and Andrade is gonna fight in a final eliminator up at 168. So he's gonna keep his belt, and he's gonna be putting himself in position to challenge at 168. So in light of this new information, I must admit that the video that I dropped asking is he a bluff, like I gotta admit this is a good ass move, bro. This is a good ass move, and I wanted to make sure I addressed it because you got to give credit where credit is due. And once you get all the information, you can change your opinion based on the new information. So he's not dropping his belt. He gets to hold on to his belt at 160 pounds and move up and fight in the final eliminator at 168. That's a good move to me. That's a good move to me because then you give yourself options. Now he'll have a decision to make right after that, which I think is gonna be something that's gonna be tough for him because I expect probably Janabek will win that fight. I expect he will win that fight down there at 160. And people keep disagreeing with me. People keep thinking I'm crazy. Janabek is a problem, bro. He is a tough fight for Demetrius Andrade. He really, really is. He got good boxing skills, very good power. He's coordinated. He ain't overly athletic, but he's fluid. He's very fluid, and he's skillful, being a former Olympian. So that's a tough fight at 160. But then Demetrius Andrade, he could win, you know what I'm saying, against Zach Parker, assuming he can beat Zach Parker. And if he wins that fight, then shit, bro. Then shit. Like, I mean, what you want him to do? If he's able to win that fight, bro, and he's able to take care of business. Now he's the mandatory up at 168, waiting to see what's up with the WBO. And on top of that, he's still the champion at 160. So I have to, rescind my criticism of Demetrius Andrade and give him credit for and I don't think he a bluff. I don't think it's a bad move at all. I actually like the move now that I know all the information, man. Manny Cinnamon in the building. Salute to you, Manny. Hey, Money, you got the link? You coming, bro? I'm waiting on you to get started on these picks, man. I don't want to get started on the picks without you. Votes UK in the building. Andrade Parker purse bids order for WBO. Yeah. If no deal in 10 days. Yeah, but they gonna order that, but they already working on something, man. They already working on something. I expect Andrade to fight Parker and then Janabek to fight the other guy. See Coolidge in the building. What's up, Mark Stearns? What's popping with you, bro? What's popping with you? Manny Cinnamon says, Janabek, a mini Triple G waiting to be better than Triple G. That my bro is. Money, what's up?
What's going down, brother? What's going down? I was waiting on that link, man. It never came through. I had to send it to my other thing.
Oh shit! I emailed it to you, bro. My bad, bro.
To Trey Hampton?
Yeah. I sent it there, but shoot, you here now, bro. So we about to get going. Y'all know Money. Y'all know Money in the building. One of the people that showed me love the first time I came on the platform. So it's always an honor and privilege to kick it out with my boy and rock out and talk some boxing, man. And bro, how's everything going, man? We got some news dropping. I was just talking about Demetrius Andrade moving up. Looked like he ain't even got to drop his belt to move up. So he get to move up and he get to keep his belt, man. What do you think of that whole situation?
I mean, I wonder for how long. Like, how long they gonna let him keep the belt, and how long is he time on stand up? Like, is he moving? He gotta make
a decision. He gotta make it so he gets to fight for a final eliminator at 168 against this Zach Parker dude. While he's doing that, Janabek and this other fighter, they're gonna be fighting for a WBO interim belt. And then after that, he gotta make a decision. He either gonna have to drop his belt or he gonna have to defend it against Janabek at 160. So he kind of get to test the waters and see what happens at 168, still getting to hold on to his belt. So at first, I ain't like the move. I thought it was a bad move because I thought he was dropping his belt to do it. But I kind of like it now, bro. I think it's a good move. It's smart. It puts you in position in both divisions. So I'm kind of for the move, man. What you think of it?
Yeah, I think he probably go up. Like if he should be Zach Parker. I like Zach Parker though. He can fight, but he should be Zach Parker. I think it come down to he go see if he can swindle that Canelo fight, right? Get into position of WBO mandatory and see what Canelo want to do. If Canelo vacate and take off, I think he go back down. But it could still be a good situation at 168. Because like I say, you go up, you still got David Benavidez, Caden Plant, or you got an opportunity to win the vacant title at 168. It's gonna come down to what do you want to do. Do you want to stay at 68? Do you feel like it's a good weight for you, or do you go back down to 60, knowing you got a killer in Jennings that's gonna be waiting for your ass? So it's gonna be up to him. It's gonna be up to him. But it's a cool move. I never seen that coming. Them that'll keep the title. So I guess
Yeah, I didn't either, bro. I shot a video today and did a video, and that information hadn't come out yet. And then later on, an article came on Boxing Scene and it's showing that he gets to keep his belt and they ordering interim fights and shit like that. So I was like, damn, I got that shit wrong. And yep, PJ K Master, we ain't above that over here, bro. We ain't above that. If I'm wrong, shit, I'm wrong. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. We like to be right, but I'm humble enough and I'm man enough to know when I made a mistake, and I'm always give y'all the real. KQKC, what's popping with you, OG? My OG, co-host on Sundays. Salute to you, my brother. Everything boxing. I see you in the building. Key, what's popping with you? Let me catch up on some of these comments. I think we good. So money, let's get, man. We got so many fights to get to. Let's get to the first ones. And the way we'll run it down, bro. We'll do a few fights. We'll talk about another story for a little bit. We'll do a few more fights. Talk about another story for a little bit. Then we'll open up the panel if any of the brothers want to come and cook later on in the show. So the first one I want to do this fight TV card, man. We're just doing two fights. So we got Trevor Bryan facing Jonathan Guidry. It's gonna be a regular WBA title fight, 12-round heavyweight fight. They got Trevor Bryan, negative 2,500. So you got to put 2,500 on that man to win $100, man. And they got Jonathan Guidry. If you're feeling risky, you know what I'm saying? He plus 900. You put $100 on him, you win 900. Tell the tape for these fighters. Trevor Bryan, 32 years old. He an orthodox fighter, 6'4", 79-inch reach, fighting out of New York. Undefeated record, 21 wins, no losses, 15 wins by way of knockout. The fans corner, I see you in the building. What's popping with you, bro? Jonathan Guidry, 32 years old, 5'11", 72-inch reach, orthodox fighter. He out of Louisiana, 17 wins, no losses, and 2 draws. And in case I didn't say it, super chat, y'all can see the button right there. Cash App's up on the screen for both me and Money. Support the channels, man. We grinding and Money taking time out of his busy schedule to rock out with us. So Money, take us away on this fight, man. Who you got winning and why they gonna win, bro?
First of all, 2 undefeated fighters gonna be a good scrap. I'm rocking with Trevor Bryan. I'm rocking with Trevor Bryan on this one. I think he got the better experience out of 2, but I'm not gonna sleep on Jonathan Guidry. He can fight his ass off as well. But it's gonna be one of them slugfests, man. It's the heavyweight division, like you say, it's a regular title on the line. So they both got something to fight for to put them in position, and it's to get recognition, and they on television. So it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. It's gonna be a slugfest. But I just think Trevor Bryan, right, beating Bermain Stavern, to me, a former champion, even though Bermain Stavern want the Bermain Stavern of old, right? He still went out there and did what he did against the former world champion. Or should I say? He won it once, right? But he challenged for twice to fight Deontay Wilder. So, I think he got the better opposition on his resume. But nonetheless, Jonathan Guidry, his ass, he can fight his ass off for 2. 21 and 0 with 15 knockouts is Trevor Bryan. And my man Guidry how many knockouts he have?
He got he got
10.
like 10. Yeah, he got like 10.
So, I think both of them cracking though. Don't let that 10 knockouts, it's the heavyweight division, the epitome of all it takes is one punch. So just looking at both of the guys, man, being undefeated, don't know how to lose, coming in for some, that's to me. I know a lot of people don't like to count their regular title. I do. I feel like if they taking money out your fucking check, right? They taking the same amount of money out your check as they take for the other 4 belts. So if you're taking money out my fucking check, then guess what? I'm a world champion. I'm wearing this motherfucking title like I'm a world champion. So I feel like it's a real title, so they can become a world champion, and you go in the history books as a champion. You know what I mean? So can't nobody? A lot of people are just a regular. I know KQ don't like it. It's a regular title. No, KQ, they taking that money out my check. It's a real title. You feel me? So they got something to fight for, man. But on that one, I'm gonna rock out with Trevor Bryan on that one, and I do think he knock him out in a 7th round, bro. I think he knock him out in the 7th round.
Okay, 7-round KO.
7 round KO. But I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight and to the end.
I got you. Salute to my brother Tim Muze up in that super chat with the $10. He say, hit them like, subscribe, support these brothers. Let's get cooking. Yes, sir. I appreciate the love. William say, I know Guidry's cousin, Alan Guidry. Okay. Well, don't be mad at money because he picked, he just giving you an objective pick. So leave him alone. Here go money with that bull ish. Key, we're gonna drop the link, man. We're dropping links later, man. You get off money, man. He has a good point. They pay the same. You pay the same sanctioning fees for the regular belt and the super belt. I'm just saying, bro. You do gotta pay that. You do gotta pay that. Salute to my brother Ed Perez. For the $10 in the super chat. He says, I have my notepad ready for some winners. Oh, we got you, most definitely. We got you. We're gonna try to get these things right. And don't worry, I know this is a big underdog fight, y'all, but we got some even ass fights. In the coming up later on, man, where the odds are very even in the fights of 50-50 fights. Salute to my brother Tim Muze. He said the cash app wasn't enough. He hit me up. I mean, he said the super chat wasn't enough. He hit me up in the cash app too with that $10. I see you shining, man. I appreciate that, Tim, man. All that goes back to the channel. So thank you so much, man. But let's keep it going. So for me, y'all, Trevor Bryan, he likes to fight behind his jab early. He likes to turn his jab into a hook with feints. So that's something that he does well. And he's a very fluid puncher. The hands flow, pretty good hand speed, not overly, not super fast hand speed, but pretty good hand speed. As most heavyweights though, not a whole lot of lateral movement, not a whole lot of head movement. You can find him with his head straight up sometimes, and he does pull straight back, exiting exchanges so he can get caught with punches. As Money said, though, he by far got the better competition. Bermain Stavern is on his resume. Meanwhile, our brother Jonathan Guidry, I'm not going to be as nice to him as Money is. I think his resume is very, very padded. I mean, his last 6 opponents, 19 losses, 9 losses, 11 losses, 6 losses, 9 losses, 11 losses. He ain't been fighting nobody, bro. His hands are slow. He's short and stocky. He's going to have a 7-inch reach disadvantage in this fight. This will be his first ever fighting past 8 rounds, if it even go past 8 rounds, bro. He ain't never been in a fight past 8 rounds. So Trevor Bryan going to beat the shit out this dude. He going to beat him up. It's not going to be that close of a fight, in my opinion. And I say that. I mean, shit, you got to put down $2,500 on Trevor Bryan just to win 100. So I think the play here, man, if you can figure out what round you think you're going to get the knockout in, then shit, good luck to you. But the value here is probably try to throw some shit in the parlay, to be 100% honest with you, bro. Try to throw some shit in the parlay and put it with some other closer fights to get you some better odds on it. But I got Trevor Bryan probably clearly winning this fight. The next one on the card, though, man, it's the close one. It's the one, and I got a poll up.
You got a round knockout? You got a round?
Huh? Probably round. I'm gonna give him round 6, round 5 or 6. I think somewhere in the middle of the fight. I agree with you. You said round 7, somewhere between round 5 and 7. I got the knockout, but okay. I think we both agree that he gonna stop him. The next fight we got, it's the close one. It's the main event on this Fight TV card, and this might be the Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes. I know they talking about Charlo. I know they talking about Bivol. I know they talking about Triple G. But it was first, talked about that he might be moving up to cruiserweight, and it was with this guy Laguna Beach Macadamia Nut, Ilunga Makabu. That's who he might be was supposed to fight. But Makabu got ordered to fight this dude Thabiso Mchunu, and they actually fought before. This is a rematch. The odds say that Makabu is a -130 favorite. That ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So you put $130 on him, you win 100. So they got it as a close fight. And then Mchunu, he's even. He's even on the books right now. So you put $100 on him, you win $100. You feel what I'm saying? And it's, man, this is a close fight. It's a tough fight, and maybe the winner might get a shot at Canelo if he still decides to move up the cruiserweight. But a tell of the tape for these dudes, man, you got Makabu, 34 years old, 6 feet tall, 74-inch reach, fighting out of the Congo. He a southpaw, 28 wins, 2 losses, with 25 victories coming by way of knockout, and he was knocked out in both of his losses. You got Mchunu, southpaw fighter, 5'11", in his dreams. He really like 5'9", bro. He's short and stocky. I don't know. They be lying on these damn heights, man. You go watch him fight, his ass shorter than 5'11", but they say 5'11". 72.5-inch reach, 33 years old, out of South Africa. He got 23 wins, 5 losses, with 13 wins by coming by way of knockout, and he himself have been knocked out 3 times. For what it's worth, in their first fight, Makabu did stop him in the 11th round, but that was a close ass fight. If you go look at the scorecards, the judges actually had 2 of the judges had Mchunu up on the cards at the time of the stoppage, and one judge had it a draw. Money, take us away, man. How you see this fight playing out?
Yeah, Thabiso Mchunu,
Mm-hmm.
they do got history with each other, and he also lost to Alexander Usyk. Everybody, so he got knocked out by Usyk as well. So
Mm-hmm.
he been in there with some experience, bro. Like you said, he was winning when he was going up against Ilunga Makabu, but the power came through. Like we tell y'all, these dudes is big, physical, and strong. So when people be saying, "Oh, he's gonna fight Canelo," they just look at the shit and throw it in the wasteland. You still gotta give people credit for that power. Power is real, bro, and that's what happened to Machona. He got his ass caught with that power. He got put out. You know what I mean? So I'm quite sure he was itching for a chance to get back in the ring with this dude, right? They both, you know, from Africa. I think he from South. Both are from South Africa, or one from the
No,
Congo.
Makabu from the Congo, and old buddy, the other dude, he from South Africa. But yeah, they both from
Yes.
Africa.
So that's right in
Long
Africa.
story
So
short.
they grew up knowing each other. You know what I mean? They grew up knowing each other. So they know what each other made of. So but looking at the overall, I gotta go with Ilunga Makabu. I feel like,
Mm.
he's been on a hot streak. You feel me? Being a world champion. Don't get me wrong, my man's on the 4-fight win streak too. So, he got his little mojo going right now. I just think Makabu right now, knowing what's at stake, knowing you got an opportunity to get in there with Canelo Alvarez, you don't want to lose this opportunity. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose it. So I feel like him being a champion give him that extra motivation. Then not just that, him knocking him out. He know that he can knock this man out. But do you fall into the mix of trying to go in there and get the knockout? Right? It's all about um, do you make adjustments? What do you do since the first fight? Things of that nature. So I'm quite
Mm-hmm.
sure my man's gonna come in there, like you say, he was winning, so he felt like he slipped up, and made a mistake. So he coming tough. But overall, I gotta go with Makabu, bro. I think Makabu come in knowing just what he got in front of him, right? And another thing, I want to give my dude Mchunu credit for saying fuck y'all and y'all step aside one day. I want an opportunity to become a world champion. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because
You
he could
gotta
have
give
easily
credit for that shit. Facts. Hell
exactly. He
yeah.
could have easily took the money and stepped aside, but he like, you know what? If I'm not gonna get a shot at Canelo next, then no, right? You go get your money. If I can't get my money, then nah, we go get this in there because I feel like I can whoop your ass, get that title, and then guess what? I probably can be in line for Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be a good scrap. I think it's gonna be very competitive. Like you said, the odds are very fucking close, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ride with Makabu, and I'm gonna say, um, I'm gonna say ninth round knockout, bro. I got a ninth round knockout.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. I like the pick, bro. Where's the fight taking place? Says my brother Bobo in Ohio, bro. It's in Ohio. They fighting in Ohio. And then Peter, I think I saw what Peter say. He said if Makabu loses the fight, do you think Canelo will fight the winner? You got to put it on the poll, Peter. Make your vote on the poll, and then we're gonna discuss it in a little bit. We're gonna get to that, bro. We'll get to that.
And
Did
let me
we
tell you this,
already
my brother
break down?
Tim. Thank you for the
Oh, go
cash
ahead.
out, my brother Tim. Much love, much
Yes,
appreciation,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that, Tim. Thanks for supporting both of us, man. Las Vegas Leon. Hey, bro, did y'all already break? Nah, that's coming. That's coming. That's the last one, Las Vegas Leon. I know you be itching. You ain't listened to me last week. So I ain't know why you asking, to be honest with you. Cause you ain't listened to me last week. You could have came up with me. Maybe you can come up with me this week because I'm feeling good, bro. I got 2 undefeated weeks in a row and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to the track record, we like 42 out of our last 46. We trying to shine, man. We trying to shine. We did a lot of work this week on these picks. So all that shit can go down the drain tomorrow, though. Somebody get their ass whooped. So hey, it is what it is. But for me in this fight, man, they first fight, Mchunu, he was winning the first like 5 or 6 rounds. Cause he's very fast. Like he's faster than Makabu. He got better hand speed. He can counter punch. He's more elusive. But since he's so short for cruiserweight, he gotta expend a lot of energy, like being elusive and shit, finding his way on the inside, counter punching and shit like that. Like he gotta do a lot more shit than the bigger fighters have to do. And it's always tough for somebody like him because he's a fast starter, and then he get tired at the end of fights. He'll start gassing and coasting at the end of fights. Kind of how you'll hear Money say. I hear Money say it all the time about Keith Thurman. Like that first 5 or 6 rounds and shit, Keith Thurman, you gotta watch out, bro. He come out with his hair on fire. But typically towards the back half of the fight, for whatever reason, whether he think he way up on the scorecards or whether you hurt him to the body a little bit, he start coasting towards the tail end of fights. Mchunu, I ain't calling him no Keith Thurman, but he got that in common. A lot of his fights, even the ones like his last fight that he dominated against the Russian dude, I forget his name off the top of my head. He was winning the fight so clearly, looked like he could have been on his way to stopping the old buddy, but then he just kind of let off the gas. And when you're going against Makabu, That's a bad combination because Makabu he's the opposite. He'll start slow. You look at him the first 3 or 4 rounds, you be like, bro, this dude the champion. Like, what's going on? But he powerful, he's strong, and for a cruiserweight, he throw a lot of punches. And that left hand, bro, that left hand and that right hook is most southpaws. That shit ain't soft, bro. That shit will hurt you and put you down. So the way I see the fight going, I think it's gonna be very competitive early. I think it'll be very competitive early. I think that Mchunu could even be winning. We could look up in round 5 and he be up 4-1. You know what I'm saying? We can look up in round 6, he could be up 4-2 or 5-1. But I honestly believe wholeheartedly the whole back half of that fight is gonna go to Makabu. And since Mchunu, when you a fighter like him that relies on your reflexes and you rely on your speed and your timing and your counterpunching and your athleticism and all that shit, the older that you get, that shit, it may not go away, but you start losing that shit earlier because you get tired earlier. And last time they fought, that was 2015. That was 7 years ago. So Mchunu was 26 years old. He 33 years old now. Whereas Makabu's style of walking you down, work rate, being in good condition, finishing strong, being a workhorse, that shit ages a little bit better than that herky-jerky, I'm going to use my reflexes, I'm faster than you, that type of style. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, a great example for y'all before I make my pick and we'll move on to the next. Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, right? Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, the first time they fought, Roy Jones beat the shit out of Bernard Hopkins. Did him bad, bro. Did him bad. But then as they got older and Roy's reflexes slowed down and he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't the same Roy, Bernard Hopkins, them skills, they aged a little bit better. His style was a little bit better as they got older and he lasted longer. I think that's what's going to happen in this Makabu fight. So I see it like money. I got a little bit earlier, though. I got Makabu maybe starting a little slow, being down on the scorecards the first 4 or 5 rounds, but then his work rate, his size, his style, I think it comes through and it shines through, and he ends up stopping him like in the 8th round. Like 8th round, 9th round, like money. I see it somewhere in there between the 8th and the 10th round, and it's because Mchunu, like, I would be worried about Makabu in this fight if Mchunu had more pop on his punches. He ain't got pop like that. He ain't got pop on his punches like that because Makabu is vulnerable. He can get hit. He's been knocked out twice, but that was by Bellew, and then that was early in his career. And Bellew, for whatever y'all want to say about him, he a bigger puncher than Mchunu, bro. He a bigger puncher than him. So for me, I got Makabu in this fight as well. Late stoppage between round 8 and round 10. That's what I'm calling. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat real quick. He says he got 2 brothers, but I think they're both going to train in Bosa Gym. Salute Bruce Goes, Boxing Jazz. Okay, yeah. Salute to Bruce Goes in the building. Yep, smash the like button. You're right, Coach Joe. Tell him smash the like button. Kevin says, I got money with knockout a couple times. I appreciate that. So let's move on to this ESPN Plus card. Let's move on to the ESPN Plus card. Before we do, though, I haven't talked about this. I didn't want to make a video about this, but I have seen people making video about this, and I want to talk to Money about this. Man, Money, did you hear what Bernie the Boxer been saying, man? How he been just going in on the boxing voice and, F Earl Spence, F everybody that came with him and, talking all that crazy shit. Did you hear that, man? Have you had a chance to listen to that?
I haven't heard him lately. Like, I haven't even been looking at him, but, when I approach this little soft ass to come on the channel and debate all that shit he talking about, he runs, right? He like to stand behind a computer and he like to try to stay on the side of where he feel like he's safe. But he could talk about Earl Spence and his fan base and all that shit, but he wants to step up to the plate and defend these facts. Him or Bo Mac fat ass. So at the end of the day, he just go, be disrespectful and talk all the shit that he could. But that's what pad cleaners and floor sweepers do. You know what I'm saying? He a little pad cleaner. They let him enjoy the gym, wipe off the mat, let him hold the pads a little bit. So he feel like he a part of something. You know what I mean? He feel like he a part of. Oh, I watch Bud do this and Bud do that. Yeah, but what about you? I mean, what about you? Your ass don't do nothing but, try to talk shit. And like people say, bro, he speak for Turnbull Crawford. Everything that he say is for Turnbull Crawford. Turnbull Crawford came out, so he get Bernie the green light, right? He's speaking for him. So everything that he say, bro, it falls back on Turnbull Crawford. So when he said, say Turnbull Crawford said it as well.
Damn, yeah. Let me catch your super chat. Base Infinity, my brother, $25 in the super chat, man. I appreciate you. You always come through and show love, and you've been rocking with the picks from day one, man. He says, I can't stay because I'm gonna get Go get drunk because I got a new job. Congratulations on the new job. I know the feeling. It's always great when you get that new gig you want, but I wanted to share the love. I'll be watching this later. Hopefully people respect your 4D analysis this time. Hey, man, when you put in the work base infinity, they ain't going to have no choice but to respect it because we're going to grind every week. Right, wrong, or indifferent, the work is going to show. And the great thing about YouTube is the receipts will be up there. The playlist is up there. And when it's all said and done, we're gonna get more right than we get wrong, man. We're just gonna keep grinding and keep trusting, our boxing analysis. So let's go ahead and get down this top rank card because we got 6 more fights to get to and a lot of other topics to carry. But before we do, my thoughts on the situation. Listen, I don't like when you talk for somebody and you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like Bernie the Boxer, like, okay, bro, you got your opinion, but when you start talking about, F Earl Spence, F everybody, and he said he put the we word in there too, money. That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off. He was like, man, we gonna take all that up off of them. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. I got confused for a second. Like, bro, are you fighting? Are you getting in the ring and you gonna fight Earl Spence? Because if you're not, bro, you talking a lot of shit from the sidelines, bro. You talking a lot of shit, and you ain't the one that's gonna have to get in the ring and fight this man. So that's what I don't like. Like it's the person in the group, bro. Like when we all out, the one that's the softest, and you at the club or whatever, he the one that's talking the most shit, and everybody he ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight, bro. Like what you doing? What you talking for? Because we gonna end up having a fight because that you ain't really no fighter like that. So I just wish that he wouldn't do that, and then all the personal attacks and all that shit, man, it just hurts Bud Crawford's brand, and it's bad for Bud because these are the people that you got to do business with. When your team is running around here talking about F Earl Spence or F the PBC and all that shit, man. When it's when you're doing all that shit, man, it's just bad for Bud's business because everything that he would want to accomplish, either at 147, people talking about him moving up to 154, everything he could ever want to accomplish, that shit is all through the PBC. They got all the fighters in both of them weight classes, bro. Unless he's talking about moving down to 140. You know what I'm saying? Or skipping 147 and 154 and moving up to 160 or some crazy shit like that. All the smoke for him for the rest of his career, they all PBC fighters. You can name them: Jamel Charlo, Brian Castano, Erickson Lubin. You know what I'm saying? The only one that's not is Boots Ennis. And he fight on Showtime, which is a PBC network. So it's bad for his business. And I hate when he talk like that, bro. It brings Bud down and it take it to a place where it don't need to be, because when you say F Earl Spence and everybody that's his fans and shit like that, like you realize like him and Bud share the same fan base, bro. They share the same fan base. Those people that like Earl Spence, we like Bud Crawford too, bro. Just because we like Earl Spence more don't mean we ain't Bud Crawford fans, bro. That's some stupid ass shit. What if some people, because I'm not gonna take it to heart, what if some people that was like on the fence, that was liking both fighters? How many fans can Bud Crawford lose with that one statement that Bernie made? How many people were like, yo, I was rocking with both of them, but since you saying F me, I'm just gonna rock with Spence now? Like that shit, it's just a bad look, bro. It's just a foot in mouth situation, and I don't rock with it, bro. But you got anything else you want to add to that, dog?
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. Then everybody that supposed to be the Bud fanatic now, like you say, we turn Bud Crawford fans as well, but they never point this shit out. But when we point it out, though, oh man, they supposed to talk this, and they supposed to no. They take that shit elsewhere, bro. And we say it all the time, but they never address it, or they never try to hold him accountable for the bullshit that he say. You know what I mean? Like, dude fucking up the fight more than trying to make the fight. You know what I mean? And then they always want to point the finger at Earl Spence, or Earl don't want to fight, or Earl ducking, or Earl this. But the man keeps saying, okay, I'm going to get the third belt, then I'm coming to terms with Bud Crawford. I already been saying, I'm getting the third belt, I'm coming across the street, I'm going to see what he talking about. I'm getting the belt, we go see what this. These the people that got all this to say. Now, Bud talking about 54, right? He's suing Bob Earn, like all this word shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All this word shit. We just close to the fucking fight between Earl Spence. Now you want to start all this weird shit. Then you got your little guard dog out here running his mouth, right? The fucking chihuahua screaming and barking.
But bro, it ain't even really guard dog shit. Here why it ain't guard dog shit. If you a guard dog, you know what I'm saying? Why ain't I hearing no shit, man? Fuck Bob Arum, man. Man, forget Bob Arum. He did my dude wrong, bro. We ain't rocking with. Why I don't hear that? Why the chest don't pop up and shit when it's Bob Arum, bro? Why it's always with Spence, bro? When he ain't the one that got him in that clown ass contract. Like, what's up with that shit? Like, I don't like that shit, bro. Like, the energy be directed at the wrong shit. and turn people off, man. Let me catch a super chat. W_right side, $5 in the super chat. I appreciate you, my good brother. Bernie and Rolly rode the same bus. Damn, that's
I
messed
know.
up. That's
Let me just say this
messed
before we move
up.
on.
Go
Like,
ahead, bro. What else you got, man? Do your
it's a
thing.
jealousy thing, man. It's a jealousy thing. Like I always say, you can't have the jealousy that's going on. Like they want to say, well, Bud, a 3 division world champion, former undisputed world champion, current WBO welterweight world champion, future Hall of Fame. If you retire right now, you can't take that shit away from him. Those are all facts. That is true. Nobody never dispute that, and that's why we give Bud all his credit and all his just due. But I think it's a jealousy situation because you do got Earl Spence who been at 147 one weight class, right? Who came in after turns Bud Crawford, right? And he's hotter than Bud Crawford. He's getting paid more than Bud Crawford. His fan base is bigger than Bud Crawford. He's younger than Bud Crawford. And guess what? Bud Crawford is chasing him instead of him chasing Bud. And they know that's the fact. That's why he's trying to get away from trying to get the fight because they don't want to make it like Bud's not chasing him no more. But, when you're
Yeah.
not the A side, bro, you got to wait, period. Y'all never had the opportunity to send an offer, right? Nor have y'all ever tried to send an offer. Y'all waiting on an offer from Earl Spence. So that just says it all, bro.
Already, man. Yeah, that's all facts, bro. Let's go to these next couple of fights, man. These should be easy, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. When I start doing 4 rounders and 8 rounders and 6 rounders, man, it's a lot of dudes that's there to be opponents. So again, I suggest, the keys that you got to get right, y'all. If you ride with me in money and you pick Makabu, or if you're going the other way and you pick Mchunu, you got to get fights like that right. If you try and get some bread this weekend, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. If you can get those fights right, then you might be on your way to shining on folks this weekend. But we got Bruce Carrington, man, shoot, out of New York, fighting Stephen Brown out of Cali, man, 126-pounder, 4-round fight. Bruce Carrington, 24 years old, Orthodox fighter, 5'8", 72-inch reach. That's long for featherweight. Damn. As I said, out of New York, 1 win, no loss. And quick tidbit for y'all, he beat Duke Reagan in the Olympic trials. He just decided to go pro. And that's how Duke actually ended up going to the Olympics. But he actually lost to Bruce Carrington in the Olympic trials. So that should let y'all know what type of amateur pedigree this young man got. But as I said, he's 24 years old, if I ain't said. As I said, though, Stephen Brown, 29 years old, Orthodox fighter, 5'7", fighting out of Cali. He's 1-0 as well, with 1 knockout. What we got on this fight, Money? Who winning this fight? Who gonna take this fight, man?
I'm going with Bruce. I'm going with Bruce over Steve. Both of these boys want to know, right? But Steve is most definitely the more skillful fighter. I mean, put him up in there against a guy that is want to know, look like he's a little tough cookie. But with this fight, you most definitely got to go with the more skillful cat, the more noticeable name. And to be honest with you, even though my guys want to know, he's put in there for Bruce to look good. You know what I'm saying? He's putting in there for Bruce to look good. So this going to be another one of them fights where he'll come out. He go try to get his first knockout, see if he can make that happen. And he's doing it against a 1-0 opponent. So just looking at this fight, like you say, it should be, I ain't going to say an easy pick, you know what I mean? But it's an easy pick, bro. So I got Bruce.
Shit. I say that shit all the time. I agree with Money, man. Listen, Stephen Brown, he want to know, but he fought an MMA fighter that got knocked out by every opponent he ever been in the ring with. So his 1-0 record is against a guy that's 0-3, and he ain't got no amateur background. He ain't got no amateur background. Bruce Carrington, as I said, he beat Duke Reagan in the Olympic trials. He got a nice jab. He started off well behind his jab. He can fight well on the inside with hooks to the body. He got a nice chopping overhand right. And he go to the body nice. I love to see young fighters that switch levels with their punches, and that's what he do. He seemed like he a dog. He can roll with your punches. He can parry shots. He got a nice high guard. Just so far, it's only one fight. This will be his second fight, but so far, like a complete fighter. He gonna be entirely too much for Stephen Brown. It's hard for me to pick knockouts in a 4-round fight, but I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one. I say about round 3. I think he's just gonna overwhelm him, get aggressive from the word go, and probably stop him like in the 3rd round and get his first knockout victory. And as Money said, man, Stephen Brown, no disrespect, salute. I appreciate you for coming and entertaining us tomorrow night. But he there to be an opponent, and I expect him to be just that, somebody to get his ass whooped by Bruce Carrington. Anything else on this fight, Money?
Nah, I disagree with you. Bruce got this one. And I know Bruce too. I like him. So he got this one.
Yeah. It's a lot of good talent on this card, man. It's a lot of young talent on this card. We'll get to the next 8-round heavyweight fight. Stephen Big Shot Shaw versus Joey Dweko. They had I don't know if y'all got a chance to see the weigh-ins. I'm a boxing nerd, bro. I be watching everything. I watched the Top Rank weigh-ins. They got into it, bro. They were pushing each other and shit. They were talking shit. Joey Dweko, he there to be an opponent, but somebody didn't tell him that he was there to be an opponent. Stephen Shaw, this is his first Top Rank fight. He's co-promoted by Lou DiBella, so he just signed a co-promotional deal with Top Rank, so this is gonna be his first time stepping up, shining on Top Rank on ESPN, looking for some more exposure. So we're gonna see what's popping with him. But he's 29 years old. It's Stephen Shaw, orthodox fighter, 6'4", 81-inch reach, fighting out of St. Louis. He's 15-0 with 11 knockouts as well. Then you got Joey Dweko, 31 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'10" with a 70-inch reach. He had an 11-inch arm reach disadvantage. 21 wins, 9 losses, 4 draws, 12 wins by way of knockout, and he himself has been knocked out 2 times. The odds on this fight, not as wide as the other fight that we did. The what was that? The Trevor Bryan fight, not as wide, but still some wide odds. Negative 1,600 for Stephen Shaw. That means you got to put $1,600 on the win for you to win 100, and then plus 750 for the homie Joey Dweko. Plus 750 for him. So you put $100 on him if you're feeling lucky, because he was, he was talking tough, acting tough and shit. Maybe you like that shit. Maybe you saw him at the weigh-in and you like, oh shit, upset alert. And that's who you rocking with. If so, that's on you. I mean, do your thing, But Money, what's up with this fight, man? Who you got? 8-round heavyweight fight, Stephen Shaw, Joey Dweko.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, shout out to Big Shot Shaw. That's my, my hometown native right there. So he coming up out of St. Louis.
Right.
Yeah, so I know Big Shot, man. Hell of a fighter, spar with Wilder, all the skills in the world. You know what I mean? He's going to do his thing, bro. He's going to do his thing. Big Shaw will get this knockout. But I'm going to say a thing about Joey Dweko. I was a big fan of Joey, bro. Big fan. I'm still am a big fan of Joey. Joey, he got skills, bro. It's just something about him where he just couldn't get over that hump, bro. But his skill set, bro, it's a hell of a skill set. Now he's a little bit past it, a little heavier than what he used to be. But man, when I tell you, Joey got a skill set, bro, like to be big like that, and the way he used it, the way he used to counterpunch, get in the inside, had good head movement at first. He was a hell of a fighter, bro. Joey's a hell of a fighter. But I gotta go with my dog, Big Shot, for the knockout. I seen the weigh-in. They did get each other face and things of that nature. Start getting heated. Happy nothing happened. No blows get to flying and shit like that. Right, saving for the ring. But I think it's gonna be very interesting, bro. I think it's gonna be very interesting. Like I say, Joey passed it, man, but I still rock with him, bro. I still rock with him. Y'all see what I mean?
He must got dog. He seemed like he got dog because he ain't shit. He the only one that I saw in that weigh-in that's there to be an opponent, because they did all the weigh-ins, Money. He was the only one that just like act like he was there to win. The rest of them was like shaking hands and shit, like, yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. But he was like, he was talking shit.
Joey coming, bro. Joey coming. He'll go out on this year, bro. Like I say, I fuck with him heavy, but I gotta go with my St. Louis brother, man, Big Shot, to get the knockout. And I'm gonna say get the knockout around, maybe I'm gonna say the 6th round. I'm gonna say from the 6th to the 8th. Could catch him in the 8th, but I'm gonna say, Big Shot will get the knockout around 6. Could be a little earlier than that, but like I said, I want to see how Joey come out and approach this dude. But he got a skill set, and y'all might see glimpses of it, right? He like to fight the shoulder roll a little bit, catch and shoot, things of that nature. So I like Big Joey, man. I'm happy getting another check, and I'm good to see him. It's good to see him around in the ring because I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother St. Louis Mix with that $2 in the cash app. He says Big Shot next up. Shout out to the city, yeah, for sure. And then salute to my brother. Let me see. I think I just got another cash out. It came through a little late. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I get it from my people. Oh yeah, salute to my brother Tim Muse. I got one from him, and then my brother Avery, whoever Avery is, man. Salute to you too in that cash app. I appreciate you, brother. So Money said, he said, I don't know why Joey, he never could get over the hump. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Joey is 5'10" with a 70-inch reach. You know who else is 5'10" with a 70-inch reach? Robson Conceicao. He fight at 130 pounds. Joey fight at heavyweight. That's why he couldn't get over. That's why he couldn't get over the hump, y'all. He's too short for the division, man. His arms are too short for the division, bro. He's at an 11.
You saw him fight before, right? Knockout.
Yeah, I studied all that shit. Yeah. he's at 11-inch arm reach disadvantage, but his money said, man, he can fight inside good because he got to get inside, and he likes to roll with shots. He very tough. For him to be that short and have 9 losses, but only been knocked out 2 times, like, bro, he tough. He tough, and he gonna come to fight. And he showed me that he gonna come to fight in the damn weigh-in, bro. And so I'm excited for this fight. I like when underdogs don't roll over, but his key is gonna have to. Damn, bro, 11-inch arm reach, like he gonna have to get in, bro. He gonna have to get in. He gonna have to make the fight ugly. He gonna have to try to get in between Shaw's jab and that mean right hand that he got, and Shaw go to the body good. It's gonna be so hard for Joey because Shaw can hit him from places that he can't hit him from. Like it's just that simple. Like he gonna be able to hit him, and he gonna be in range to hit Joey, and Joey ain't gonna be in range to hit him. Okay, yeah. My bad. Okay, I ain't gonna say it then. I just read that cash app that I got. My bad. Said got my government out here. My bad, bro. My bad. I ain't gonna say who you are though in the cash app because I don't want them to be able to associate that. My bad, bro. I couldn't see who it was, man. I apologize, but I appreciate you showing love again in that cash app. But I ain't gonna let them know who it was, bro. So for Stephen Shaw, high amateur pedigree. We talking about somebody that's been, to the finals in the Golden Gloves. Got a real nice right hand. Go to the body very, very well. He does have his head in the air sometimes, so he gotta watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? He can get caught with an overhand right from a shorter fighter like Joey, so he got to be careful with that shit. Not a whole lot of elusiveness, but he got a whole hell of a lot of hand talent. And when I say hand talent, the hands are pretty fast. He punches his place. He places his punches well, I should say. Combinations up top and down low. And Stephen Big Shot Shaw, he can fight, man. He can fight. And I gotta say, I agree with money. I think St. Louis gonna put on. And I got him. Joey, salute to you. I'm glad you coming to fight. I just think that body looked very soft. Like you was tough in the weigh-in. Like you came, you look good. You know what I'm saying? You look like you wanted to win, but I think that body is too big and too round, and it's gonna be right there to be hit. And honestly, he's just too short for the weight class. Stephen Shaw got to make mistakes for Joey Dweko to have a shot in this fight, if that makes sense, y'all. He got to make a bunch of mistakes, and Joey got to be able to take advantage of him. If Stephen Shaw shows up, if he fights to his level, if he's able to just use his skills and be the fighter that he's capable of being, I don't think there's anything Joey can do with him. So I got Joey. I got Stephen Big Shot Shaw winning knockout. Joey's tough, so I'm gonna say it happens a little later. I'm gonna say Joey lasts till about round 8, maybe even round 9, but we'll give him round 8. Knockout for Stephen Big Shot Shaw. We're picking a lot of knockouts, man. Hopefully we can see some fun fights on tomorrow night. So we'll move to the next fight.
And
we'll go to Tiger.
Knockout?
Yeah, that was an 8-round fight. So I think towards the end of the fight, he gonna get him.
You said round 9.
Yeah, my bad. Round 8. Round 8. My bad, y'all. Round 8. Maybe even round 7. So I changed to round 7, 8. I think it's gonna be late in the fight though. Round 8, I'm picking the brother Stephen Big Shot Shaw. We got Tiger Johnson versus Xavier Madrid. Tiger Johnson, the 2020 Olympian. Real name is Delonte Johnson. For those of y'all that was wondering, it's gonna be a 4-round welterweight fight. He out of Cleveland, Ohio. It's a lot of people that's really big out of Ohio, man. So he trying to be the next one, but he 5'10", Orthodox fighter, 23 years old. 1 win, no losses, with 1 win by way of KO. He fighting Xavier Madrid, who's a shorter fighter, 5'7", out of New Mexico, Orthodox fighter. He 29, 3 wins, no losses, with 1 knockout. What we doing with this fight, Money? Who we got, man?
For sure, I'm taking a old Tiger, man. I fuck with Tiger heavy. Another Olympian. Skills out this world. Got some good skills. The Tiger medal, bro, did he get silver?
I don't remember. I can look that up right now.
I think Tiger got silver, if I'm not mistaken, bro. Yeah, I think he got silver.
No, he went to the Olympics. I should have clicked on his amateur shit, but I can do that right quick for the people so we can educate y'all as we educate ourselves. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, hell of a fighter, though, man. He one of them dudes that's gonna be right there in the mix with people as well. You know what I mean? So let's go. Like once again, the dude that he about to fight, Xavier 3-0, he ain't really pushing like that, right? He ain't really pushing like that. 29 years of age, so Tiger do got to be a little careful against him, right? But I just think Tiger going there, he go handle this thing. Now I don't think he get the knockout. I think my man's kind of tough, so he probably last, the 4 rounds. But nonetheless, though, I think Tiger going there and put on the show. It's possibly get the knockout though. But I'm a big fan of Tiger, man. I love my little Olympian, so I think he go go in there. I think he go get the job done. The Ohio boy go handle his business. Always my girl Shay, right? She a silver medalist, and her brother. Um, Damn, I can't get my dude name, but he professional right now too. So Otha Jones the third, Otha Jones the third, right? So Shay Jones, Otha Jones the third, he part of that camp, So he gets it in, bro. He gets it in. So I got Tiger going on doing this thing, unanimous decision. What I mean,
Mm-hmm.
unanimous decision. So that's gonna be a good one though. But for sure, Tiger Johnson, y'all look out for that kid. He nice.
Yeah, he nice. He's very, very fast, and he made it to the quarterfinals. He didn't medal. He made it to the quarterfinals. I just read it on the in the Olympics, and then also to answer your question,
Okay,
Tim,
okay, he didn't
his
medal.
name is Xavier Madrid. The guy he's fighting against is Xavier Madrid out of New Mexico. Money hit the nail on the head, man. Look, Tiger Johnson, he's very athletic, man. Very athletic, very quick, very explosive. Nice quick jab that he works off of, and it's sharp. It's a nice, quick, sharp jab. The right hand behind it is nice. For shorter fighters like this guy Xavier Madrid, he's gonna be looking to land that counter uppercut. He tried to land it in his last fight, and he barely missed it. But he gonna be looking to land that counter uppercut. But that 1-2, that right hand seemed like it got some nice pop to it because he stopped the dude. First fight, you stop a dude in 4 rounds. You got some power. So it's always hard to pick a stoppage in these 4 round fights. For Xavier Madrid, he's what you expect of a 5'7" fighter, right? Very aggressive. But the skills are just not they're not on par with Tiger Johnson. Like his punches are more slapping punches. He doesn't even turn his hooks over. He throws his hooks like that on the inside. You would think he'd be a good inside fighter, but I don't really see it. He doesn't get great leverage on his shot. So I think it's something I think Tiger's gonna be able to really, really shine again. And Top Rank when they matchmaking at these lower levels, honestly, man, these fights like this, I don't want to call them give me's, but if you're somebody like to build parlays, man, Top Rank is very, very good at that to where their prospects are going to look very, very good in their first few fights. Like I can remember maybe Robeisy Ramirez, I think lost his debut. I don't Top Rank prospects, they don't lose a lot when they starting
Yeah,
off their career because their
this
matchmakers know what they're doing, bro. So I got Tiger Johnson too, UD. Again, hard to pick a knockout in a 4 round fight, but I got Tiger Johnson coming through and doing his thing. Salute to my brother T-Bone Boxing in the building. Um, Jeff Lucida, people wishing on the star, hoping Whyte beat Fury. Somebody came in early and said Whyte ain't even gonna fight him. But shit, I don't give Whyte a snowball's chance in hell of beating Tyson Fury, bro. I don't see it. He don't believe in himself. Silver, what's up with it, man? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Tim says he's from my city. I'm just trying to find out which gym he trains at. I don't know. I can look up his I'll look up his whatchamacallit, man. I'll look up his and find his trainer for you, and I'll send it to you. I'll put it on my community page or something like that for you. Elvis lost and Ugas lost and they dropped them. Yeah, they did, man. They did. Top Rank don't play. Top Rank don't play. KQKC says salute to T-Bone Boxing. Yeah, man. Salute to T-Bone Boxing. So let's get off the predictions for a little bit because we got 1, 2. We only got 3 left to do, y'all. We've done a lot. Just so y'all know, we did Tiger Johnson, Xavier Madrid. So check that out. We hit up Trevor Bryan versus Jonathan Guidry. We did Ilunga Makabu versus Mchunu. We did Bruce Carrington versus Stephen Brown, and we did Stephen Shaw versus Joey Dweko. The rest of them, we got Jeremiah Milton versus Dell Long, and then we got the Rene Giron versus Giovanni Cabrera, and Robson Conceicao versus Xavier Martinez. And then we'll open up the panel to anybody that wants to come in, and we don't have to talk about the picks. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. And if nobody comes up on the panel, we'll just, we'll end the show and everybody have a good weekend. But we only got 3 picks left. Before we do though, Devin Haney, George Kambosos, the George Kambosos saga. Money, who is he gonna fight, bro? I'm hearing shit about Ryan Garcia. I'm hearing shit about Lomachenko. Devin Haney, man, who you think he gonna fight? And then who do you want him to fight? I guess it's a 2-part question. Who you think he gonna fight, and then who do you want him to fight, bro?
George Kambosos, right?
Yeah, Kambosos.
Who I think he go fight, to be real with you, might be Lomachenko. I feel like Lomachenko and Bob Arum is more well. Bob Arum and Lou DiBella have a way better relationship than Bob Arum and Bill Haney, Bob Arum and fucking Eddie Hearn, right? And Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya, who trying to put Ryan Garcia's name in the head. So I just look at it to that extent, right? I told people, man, Bob Arum will go all in for Lomachenko, bro. He would do whatever the fuck he got to do to, you know, accommodate Lomachenko, bro. And he's been doing it since the beginning, right? You got to think about it. Lomachenko came out and said Bob Arum is the reason he got robbed against fucking Teofimo Lopez. Now, if anybody else was to say that about Bob Arum, Terrence Crawford, T.O., anybody, Bob Arum be saying, fuck them, kicking them out the door. He don't want nothing else to do with them. But miraculously, Lomachenko, he still want to put him in these big time fights and do this and do that for him, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he's going to go all out. And then people got to remember, he was willing to pay Manny Pacquiao $20 million to fight Lomachenko, but he wasn't willing to pay Manny Pacquiao $20 million to fight Terrence Crawford. So I just tell you what he think about Lomachenko, bro. He's gonna do what he got to do, no matter if he got to come up out of the money or whatever, because he feel like Lomachenko getting them titles back will make him more money than you know what I'm saying. What whomever else on his roster. That's how I'm gonna look at it. Besides Tyson Fury, so you can actually say that's his prized possession over there to him, right to
Yeah, I
him.
don't know why he don't make him no money. Shit, but you
Yeah.
right.
For some reason though, he got that favoritism towards Lomachenko over everybody. So I feel like he go always be right there to try to get Lomachenko that fight. I do feel like it might be Lomachenko, man. But who I want him to fight is Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney deserved it, bro. I think that man
Mm-hmm.
deserved the fight. He been right there trying to get the big fights at 135 for the longest. And not only that, this motherfucker Kambosos came out and told us he was gonna fight him. Like when he get the title and do this and do that, or I'm gonna fight him. So so we expecting him to, be a man of his word and do what he got to do. But I tell people this: once it come down to your team, right? You can say what the fuck you want to say, but if you sign up under a promoter, people be like, "Oh well, man, the fighters they get to fight who they want to fight." They got to say this, man. Listen, those promoters are going to do what fill up their coffins and what's best for them, bro. Yes, they're going to make the fighter money, but they trying to also make their damn self money as well. Not saying Devin Haney don't generate or bring money to the table, but what they look at and when they get to talk behind closed doors and they looking at arenas and looking over at Australia and looking at Lomachenko, right? And
Mm-hmm.
looking at fucking George Kambosos, and they feel like they can do way better than Devin Haney and George Kambosos, and even Ryan Garcia and George Kambosos. So they go try to get together and make that happen. But I do feel like Devin Haney deserve it, bro. The dude been waiting for undisputed right there. The man been screaming his name. He's willing to do what he got to do. Get the jab, go over there, take less money. He's trying to do whatever he got to do to secure the fight with the man, but you still got this back and forth bickering because of the suits, man. So at the end of the day, the suits go always have the last say. I don't care what people say. If you're not over on the Al Heyman side, being your own promoter, then you go do um majority what the fuck the promoter wants you to do. So I feel like Lomachenko go get the fight, and I think he should be fighting Devin Haney.
Damn, damn, that's bad. So for me, I think I think Devin Haney's still gonna end up getting the fight, and that's the person that I want to get the fight. I think Eddie Hearn, number one, Loma. We just saw Eddie Hearn. I mean, Bob Arum. He let Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte go to purse bid. He let Lopez versus Kambosos go to purse bid. Bob Arum ain't trying to guarantee nobody purses. So I don't even know if he gonna really make an offer like that, but it would say something to me. And I left Zenith's comment up there. Says people wonder why Top Rank wins a lot of cross promotional fights. That's because if they don't think their guy can win, they won't make the fight. And they got the best matchmakers in boxing, in my opinion. So why is that why they ain't trying to make Crawford versus Spence? The matchmakers like it's a losing proposition. I'm just asking. I don't know. Just something that popped up in my head. But for 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 Cambosos, I think it's gonna come down to them belts being for sale anyway. Like, so you gotta get the most money, and I think the zone and Eddie Hearn, this is on him. Like, I know a lot of people want to get mad at Cambosos. A lot of people are pissed off at him. Oh, he did see that. Listen, man, if you know you got a chance of losing anyway, whether it's Devin Haney, Lomachenko, even Ryan Garcia could beat him. I know people don't like Ryan Garcia. I don't like Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia with his hand speed, his power, like we ain't gonna act like Cambosos didn't look like shit against Lee Selby, bro. We ain't gonna act like Ryan Garcia didn't stop Luke Campbell, who also got stopped, who also went the distance with Jorge Linares and went the distance with Vasily Lomachenko. Like all of these fighters can beat Kambosos. So if you up for sale, if your belts are for sale, you got to go to the highest bidder. So this is on Eddie Hearn. Listen, you got to get the most money. Now he said some shit about Devin Haney outpricing himself, or Chris Mannix said something about Devin Haney. They couldn't come up with a package for Devin Haney that's gonna make him happy. I'm confused with that shit. I don't understand. He's the one that's making the offer. So him and his team, they making the offer to Kambosos. So I don't understand how that shit works. How's he outpricing himself when he's the one making the offer? I'm hoping that it's all negotiation. I'm hoping that they just trying to, get leverage on both sides and that they eventually come to a deal. Because at the end of the day, this is going to get Kambosos the most money, bro. This is going to get Kambosos the most money is fighting Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia, you can't demand that type of purse. Like, I understand him Instagram followers and shit, but he ain't no pop. He ain't popping like that in boxing, bro. He don't sell like that. You know what I'm saying? And then just for the sanctity of boxing, like why I wanted to be Devin Haney. Listen, bro, no disrespect, but Ryan Garcia, I'm sorry. He pulled out of 2, 3, 4 fights. No way he deserved that shot more than Devin Haney. Lomachenko, I wouldn't even be mad at that fight. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna bite my tongue for none of y'all. Like, I ain't mad at that fight. If it's Lomachenko versus Kambosos, yeah, I wanted to be Devin Haney more. But as a fight fan, am I gonna like not watch the fight and shit? No, I'm watching that shit, bro. I'm watching that shit. All this boycott shit, people be man, I'm watching the fight, bro. How the hell I'm gonna cover the fight if I don't watch it? Like at the end of the day, it ain't that deep to me. I want it to be Devin Haney. I want him to get his shot. But if it's Lomachenko, then shit, it's Lomachenko. We can't be mad at Bob Arum for trying to do what's in the best interest of his fighter. Now, I wish he would have did that shit for Terrence Crawford. But if he go get the fight over Eddie Hearn, we need to be looking at Eddie Hearn ass. We got to be looking at Eddie Hearn on that shit. Like, look, man, you had the shot. You got to go make Kambo. If you really believe in Devin like that, and you want to take him to the next level, you got to do everything in the world to get that fight. I'm wondering where the energy at, because when it was JoJo Diaz, I heard Eddie Hearn out here like, look, man, we made JoJo an offer. We offering him more money than he was getting to fight Ryan Garcia. JoJo Diaz, what are you going to do? Are you going to take the fight? He said that shit on national TV on a fight card. I never forget that shit. I had to come up here and give him props and shit. And I don't like to do that shit because I don't really like Eddie Hearn like that. But I got to call a spade, bro. Or as a singing OG, KQKC would say, I got to call balls and strikes. And at the end of the day, he did a great job and he got Devin Haney that fight. You need to come out again. You need to do a great job. Hey, man, we offer Kambosos this. We offered him that. And put the pressure on him to take the fight with Devin Haney. If he ain't doing that and it slip out from under him, then shit, that's on him. And Devin Haney need to be looking at him and seeing what's up. Why am I doing business with you if you can't give me the fights I want? So that's really my take on it, bro. You got anything you want to add?
Nah, bro, but just it's also come down to the suits, man. You feel me? And with Bob Earn been in the game so long, having the connection he got, we can say that Devin and Eddie never gonna bring the most money, but you never know. You never know what they talking about putting up front, or if you go to Australia, what they pull in, because them Aussies, they gonna come out and they gonna pack that damn arena, bro. They did it for Jeff Horn and Pacquiao. By this man being a unified champion like that, and you got Lomachenko, so it's gonna pack, whether it's Devin or it's Lomachenko, right? But I just want Devin to get his opportunity. I feel like, man, the dude have been waiting, and it's like, God damn, bro. Like,
yeah, it's time, see bro.
What's going on. Yeah, it's time, bro. Like, shit, let's get the man the fight. Then you came out, you did all this goddamn woofing and bluffing, talking about, Devin, get ready. I'm finna go do this, and then me and you go unified for undisputed. So you even acknowledge Devin Haney as the real WBC champion, your damn self. You know what I mean? You even acknowledge that. And like you said, he only selling his belt to the highest bidder because I feel like he lose to all of them. I like the man. I ain't gonna underestimate him again because I did underestimate him in the TO fight, right?
Me too.
Yeah, he made me say his name like Ali did, old boy. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I feel like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Lomachenko. I feel like they all beat the shot out of him, including Javante Tank Davis. Don't know why Floyd not trying to get
sure.
Fight, but I just feel like they all beat him. You know what I'm saying? So and it's just like. Who the fuck is that, man? They said, Jamil Hearn. Sorry, I feel like Jamil Hearn's in the same position with Shakur and Oscar Valdez. I thought they both beat him. So you said the belt to the highest bidder. But in this case, man, it's just like right is right, wrong is wrong, and it's about time Devin Haney get the opportunity. I mean, it's
Listen,
about
check it, bro. Eddie Hearn, he got a new quote every day. Like, I don't be understanding this shit. Maybe it's too much common sense, or maybe it's too simplistic the way that I'm thinking. But why can't Eddie Hearn say, look, man, I told Kambosos in private, whatever you get offered, I'll match that shit and beat that shit. And I'm coming out here and I'm telling y'all right now in public, to Chris Mannix or to the Zone or Akin Barack, whoever, ESPN, whoever I'm talking to, whatever they offer, I'm willing to beat that shit to get Devin Haney this fight. Why they don't come out and say shit like that, bro? Like, that's the shit that be making me like, I don't be understanding. Like, if you really gonna promote somebody, I feel like knockout, bro. I feel like shit, money. I feel like I could be a promoter or a manager or some shit, bro. Like, I don't be understanding that shit, bro. If I was Eddie Hearn, if I put myself in his shoes, money, I would come out here right now and I say, look, bro, I understand they talking about Lomachenko. I understand they talking about Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney need this fight. And I told Kambosos' team this in private, and I'm saying it right now in front of everybody. I will beat any offer for that fight. We're willing to go to Australia. We're willing to get vaccinated. We will do everything we can to get this fight. This is the only fight that needs to be made. Why don't say shit like that, bro?
because it comes down to the connections, bro. You feel me? It comes down to even though he might go out there and say, you know what, I'll match it or put a little bit extra on top, it still comes down to the connection, man. Like, when I look at these things, bro, oh, you owe me a favor. Who knows? Like, Bob been in the game for 60 plus fucking years. Who knows all the shit he done for Lou Bell or the shit he got him out of or helped him out with this fight or put him in this
Yeah.
position. You know what I mean? Then with the sanctioning bodies and shit like that, so it's a boxing is a grimy business, bro. It's very, very grimy. You know what I mean? They'll do that shit just not because think about it. Devin Haney get them titles, right? He top shotter. You feel me? He top shotter. Now everything go through that. Do they want to? Okay, it's good business now, but what about in the future? You know what I mean? Do we get business back with that? They don't know how it works. Same thing with Oscar De La Hoya. If you get Ryan Garcia them titles now, do we get to do business in the future? Right? But with them, okay, guess what? If Lomachenko win, well, guess what? I'm gonna throw you a bone. You get business in the future of, you know what I mean? Shit work
Mm-hmm.
like that, bro. So you
Yeah, all
scratch my back, I
them
scratch yours.
back room deals. He probably got a
Exactly,
file. He got a file on Lou DeBella, bro. Shit.
exactly, bro. So
Got
when
a
we get
whole
into
black, got
uh,
a whole one of the manila folders full of shit on Lou DeBella.
exactly,
Listen, Lou, you get my guy this fight. I'm gonna show them this picture.
yeah,
Lou
motherfucker,
DeBella
I
probably
done
someone with a black
straight
face
all
or some
type of
shit,
shit,
bro. You
right?
never know,
So
dog.
yeah,
God
but
damn.
that's how I look at it though, man. But other than that, though, I just feel like George Cambosa, you said a whole lot of shit. You said a whole lot of shit. So
Mm-hmm.
to them, they really don't give a fuck. Like I say, they some living in the moment as fighters as well too. Shit, they say all this shit. It sound good in the moment, but then when you sit your ass down, reality kick in. Like, goddamn, did I really say that? Like, so we'll see how I go, bro. We'll see how I go. Like, I'm not like me, bro. I fell out the hype. I still love the game of boxing until my casket dropped. But man, I learned my lesson a long time ago. You feel me? Never follow the hype, bro. Never
I'm
follow the
learning
hype.
mine slowly.
Yeah,
I'm
because
learning
more than
mine slowly
likely,
but surely,
yeah,
bro.
you gonna
I'm
get your
learning that
goddamn
shit.
heart broke. Yeah, yeah. So, hopefully Devin Haney get the fight. But if not, like you say, if it's Lomachenko, still a hell of a fight, and I'm still gonna enjoy the shit as well. But I'm pulling for Devin.
Already. Let me catch your super chat, then we'll get to some more picks, y'all, and we'll open up the panel. I know some of y'all might want to come up here and cook. T-Bone Boxing with that $5 in the super chat. My brother say, I don't believe Kambosos will risk Haney. Too young and too black, in my opinion, man. I hate that that's even something that could be true, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, bro. Champions need to fight champions. If you ain't trying to fight other champions or the best fighters, bro, what the hell you doing with your life? Like, can you imagine, like, bro, man, don't get me started. I'll go off on a whole tangent, y'all. Like, can y'all imagine, like, what if, like shit, it'd be good, but I wouldn't even want the Super Bowl this way. What if fucking um the Kansas City Chiefs, let's say they make it to the Super Bowl. Let's say the Rams, they make it to the Super Bowl too. Shout out to my brother Money Brown. Let's say they make it to the Super Bowl. But the NFL say, look, man, the Cowboys, they do better ratings, they do bigger numbers. So shit. Sorry, Rams. We know y'all earned y'all shot. We know y'all earned y'all shot. Y'all won. Y'all earned y'all shot. Y'all did y'all thing. But shit, we're gonna put the Cowboys in the Super Bowl slot because we think it's gonna do more views. We think it's gonna make more money for the network. We gotta do what's in the bit. Like, that's just some bullshit, bro. That shit don't make sense to me. Like, I'm a competitive person. I believe if you win, if you undefeated, if you a champion, that shit should count for something. And unfortunately for Devin Haney, that hasn't been the case so far in his career. Salute to my brother Xena360 with that $10 in the super chat. He says, good point, KO. A Ramon video saying Crawford is open to southpaws and it's a weakness. And which fights did he not make? Question mark. Manny, Spence, both southpaws. Not saying I agree, but Bob did say it. Damn. I believe Money broke it down before, and that's part of the reason. I ain't gave my pick yet, but that's part of the reason why he believes Spence will beat Crawford is because Spence is a better southpaw than him, and Crawford loves to turn southpaw. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, like, they don't make fights for a reason. Let's do a couple more. Let's do these last picks, and let's get y'all up here because I want to hear from some of my brothers, man. I want y'all to chop it up with me tonight before we wrap up. We got Jeremiah Milton versus Dell Long. He was supposed to fight Jason Bergman, but something happened, and now we got a replacement opponent. It's a 6-round heavyweight fight. Jeremiah Milton out of Oklahoma, Orthodox fighter, 6'4", 80-inch reach, 27 years old, 3 wins, no losses, 3 wins by way of knockout. Dell Long out of Virginia, 6'1", he an Orthodox fighter. He got 7 wins and 9 losses. All 7 of his 9 losses, I should say, by way of knockout. And he on a streak. He on a real good streak. He done got his ass knocked out 7 fights in a row. Has Dell Long. So Money, what's popping? Who gonna win this fight?
Oh man, Jeremiah about to send that man to space, bro. And I know y'all, if y'all not familiar with Jeremiah Milton, y'all, he the man that hit that boy so goddamn hard he was knocked out on his feet on the ropes. And if he was so wide open, bro. I'm so happy he didn't release another punch because if he did, bro, Lord knows something would have really, really went right. Probably could have killed that man, bro. So Jeremiah Milton, he's a hell of a puncher. He got power coming out. I like his stance. He can get a little better with his punch selection and things of that nature. And I want to see his balance get a little better. But nonetheless, he can punch. He can punch his ass off, bro. So this one is a real easy one right here, y'all. I feel like this might be a first round knockout. You know what I mean? I got this one as a first to a second round knockout, but I'm gonna stick with my guns. I think this will be a first round knockout, family. Jeremiah will go out there and fuck my man Dell Long up. He will get stretched a long way. You feel me? So I really ain't got too much to say on that one knockout. Jeremiah knockout first round knockout. I think this man don't have no chance. No chance in hell, bro. Like for real.
Say, listen, bro. Salute to my brother Tim Muse with that super sticker, $10 in that super chat. Listen, man. You said it best. He did what Alicia Baumgartner did to Terry Harper, but it was worse because homie looked like he was stuck for real, bro. He was trying to get up and he just couldn't. His brain hadn't realized he had been knocked out yet, bro. It was bad, dog. It was bad. And Dell Long, like, no disrespect. Like, I see y'all laughing in the chat, bro, but I just got to let y'all, he been knocked out 7 times in a row, bro. He been knocked out 7 times in a row, and he fighting a strong, athletic, heavy puncher with a powerful ass right hand. That right hand, he can throw it straight. He can whip it around your high guard. He'll whip it down to the body. It's a whipping right hand, very similar. I ain't saying they fight the same, and I ain't saying Milton gonna be as good or be able to last as long. But go look at the way that Robert Helenius throws his right hand. It's very diverse, right? He can whip it down to the body. He can throw it straight to the body. He can throw it straight up top. He can whip it around your guard. Milton is the same way. He'll paw you with that jab, throw the jab like that, boom, that right hand gonna get you up out of there. And I see him getting Dell Long. Dell Long ain't lasting no 6 rounds with Jeremiah Milton. I'm sorry, y'all. Money said first round. I'm gonna give Dell Long the huge respect, and I'm gonna treat him like the warrior that he is, and I'm gonna say that he get his ass knocked out in the second round. Yeah. Coach say, why are they still allowing that guy to fight? I don't know, Coach. Coach, I'm telling you, the more I do this shit, I be seeing people, Coach, that be having like 100 losses, right? Or I see people with like 40 losses with 23 losses by way of knockout. I ain't bullshitting, Coach. Like people that I believe shouldn't even deserve to have. Like I'm worried for their health, Coach. They be like 22 wins, 73 losses, with 1 win coming by way of knockout, and 52 wins. 52 losses getting knocked out. Like the shit bad. The shit bad, man. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. It's just some people, they just need to tell them to hang it up. Like in every other sport, they be like, bro, you just not good enough, dog. Like you don't get to make it. Salute to my brother Leon Robson in the building. They already got CTE shaking my damn head. Yeah, W underscore. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit. Like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Everybody shouldn't be in the boxing ring, but I guess you never get to have fighters on the come up if you don't let everybody fight. I guess that's how it go. That's what they doing. So I don't know, man. That's just not. That ain't something I'm looking forward to. That ain't something I'm looking forward to.
Is that me or you, knockout? I'm Derek Deloach. What's going down? Hey, can y'all hear me or is that knockout? Is that me? Oh, so I'm straight, huh? I guess I'll hold it down till you get back. Okay, cool, cool. It's Monty Brown show now. Yeah, so what he was saying is it is crazy though, bro. I seen somebody with 100 fucking losses and that boy was still fighting, bro. That boy was, I say, man, this shit can't be real, bro. You know what I mean? It can't be real. How can you have a motherfucker with first of all, how can you have 100 losses on your fucking record and you still want to fight? You know what I mean? You can't need the money that bad, my G. Your ass need to go be modeling some draws, or you hear me, washing some cars, or cleaning some shoes. You need to get the fuck out the boxing ring, bro. Period. You ain't even a step up. You can't help nobody out with shit. You just a padder. Like what the fuck? Like you not helping nobody out do nothing. Nobody's not doing nothing. You're not learning nothing. No nothing. You just a fucking number, right? Nigga, you number. Oh, how can I be number 126 around this motherfucker? Nigga, you it's terrible, bro. But that's the game, man. That's the game. People will do anything to put a W on their boxing record, bro. So if you can pad the stat, and you can get them in there, you can get a knockout, you can look good. Shit, they look at it as a knockout on the record. And when you add them when you tally it up, I guess you add it as a professional shit, especially when you're professional. So at the end of the day, yeah, I think it's terrible though, man. I think it's terrible. So, but we'll see what knockout doing. Probably his Wi-Fi went out on him over there. I'm accustomed to that type of shit. I know how it happened, and he's back, and he's back.
Man, my bad, bro. I don't know what the hell going on, dog. This is making me upset. What was the last thing I said, bro?
We was talking about the 150. I mean the 1 in 100. They shouldn't be
Yeah, bro.
fighting.
Like, long story short, there's a lot of people boxing that don't belong in the boxing ring. But the next fight we gonna do, y'all, and again, I got Milton in that fight, beating the shit out that dude, knocking him out in round 2. And again, y'all, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. My shit crashed, but we back. Hopefully, don't nothing else happen. I appreciate y'all staying and rocking out with us, and through all the technical difficulties and all that bullshit. We'll try to get it together so that shit don't keep happening. Rene Tellez Giron versus Giovanni Cabrera. That's the fight that we getting. The fight that we were supposed to get, though, we were supposed to get Rene Tellez Giron versus Luis Melendez, but Rene Tellez ass, man, he was so damn unprofessional, bro. He came in weighing 6 pounds over the contracted weight. They were supposed to fight at 131. This dude came in here at 137 pounds, bro. And so as a result, Luis Melendez, he don't even get a shot at the co-main event. He had to get all the way off the card, bro. And now they replaced him with a dude that was fighting on the undercard, Giovanni Cabrera. And so now we ain't got no odds for this fight. And it just makes me really mad when these fighters are unprofessional and I got to change shit on the fly. Because I studied the fight. I studied 4 fights from both fighters and shit, and I was ready. And then boom, they changed that shit, and it made me very, 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 very disappointed. But we still got to get y'all the information, and we got to keep going. So we got Rene Tellez, 22 years old, out of Mexico, 5'4", 68-inch reach, Orthodox fighter, 16 wins, 1 loss, with 10 wins by way of knockout. He Michelle Rivera in a unanimous decision. He put on good for that fight. But yeah, man, he can fight. He can fight. It was unprofessional how he came in, but as you can see, Top Rank really like him because they kept him on the card, and he's still the co-main event. And since his loss to Michelle Rivera, he got 3 knockouts in a row. So he been doing it good, doing it big lately. For for Giovanni Cabrera, he an undefeated fighter, man. 18 wins, no losses, with 7 wins by way of knockout. He's an orthodox fighter out of Washington, 27 years old, and he's 5'9", and he got a 71-inch reach. Money, take us away, bro. Who you got in this fight, man? What's popping?
Yeah, I'm going with my dog, Rene Tellez. You know, he beat my boy Carlos Baldarius, who was an Olympian as well. But you know, the Baldarius brothers, that was Baldarius' first L. I mean, that was his first loss. I like him. I like Juan Rene, bro. He's a hell of a fighter. Yeah, like you say, that was back to back, if I'm not mistaken, when he fought my dude Michelle Rivera, and then went back to beat Carlos Baldarius. Just to let you know that he is a hell of a talent, bro. He's a hell of a talent, and I fuck with him heavy. He can fight his ass off. Giovanni Cabrera, I'm not too familiar with him. I see that he's 18-0. I really was looking at him to see if I seen him fight, but I don't remember seeing him fight. I mean, I don't remember seeing him fight. But once you're 18-0, you know he got 7 knockouts, so he ain't really punching that hard. But still, 18-0, I still gotta give him some respect. You know what I mean? He undefeated, and you know, Juan got another opportunity to take another O and put it on his record. Like you say, like this is a step in. My guy was ready to fight. It's a bigger opportunity for him, so I'm quite sure he's happy his payday go up. You know, and he get an opportunity to fight, you know, a solid motherfucker and my brother Juan, which is gonna be a tough fight for him. So I'm looking forward to see if Giovanni can get in there and make it a you know, a scrap. But in this one though, I gotta go with my dude Juan. I feel like he's a more seasoned fighter. I think he punch harder, you know, and I think he's gonna want it more. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna want it more. So it's gonna be a good scrap though. I like this matchup. Like I say, he only got that one loss, which I'm quite sure he ain't got his head hanging on that. So it's gonna be good. I got Juan in this one, and I'm gonna take him by unanimous decision. I'm taking by unanimous decision. So I think it's gonna be a good scrap. I think my man can last, you know, and or it might could be a bomb run. You know? I mean, they can get in that motherfucker and slug it out. But I'm gonna go with my dude Juan by unanimous decision.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Juan Rene Tellez. I'm looking to make sure, and so they did knock this down to an
It's an
eight
eight
rounder,
rounder.
y'all. So
Yeah, I was gonna put
yeah,
that.
it's an 8 rounder. So the thing with this fight, man, Giovanni Cabrera, I was able to find some film on him. He's long. Like I said, 71-inch reach. He does try to fight behind his jab, but he don't really have a hand speed, and because his torso is so long, he opened to what Rene Tellez do best, and that's go to the body. And Rene Tellez is a straight up and down dog, bro. Like, I don't want to say Mexican style. I'll say he come forward. I say he's defensively responsible while doing it. His left hooks up top and down low, bro. They so savage. Just go look at his last stoppage that he just got. He stopped that dude to the body, bro. Had that dude bending down on his knees praying, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. And Giovanni Cabrera, he's so long and his feet are slow, and he don't have power like Money was saying. 7 knockouts and 18 victories. He ain't gonna be able to keep Rene Tellez from making it the type of fight that he won't make it. And that's a dog fight. That's getting inside and staying to your chest and just beating you up until you say, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm just gonna shit. Y'all already paying me for co-main event and shit. I'm making more money. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and fold it up. You feel me? And I think that's what's gonna happen. Giovanni Cabrera, like this the wrong, like stepping up with no warning against a pressure fighter like this that's gonna bring it every single round, that's not gonna get tired. And he came in 6 pounds overweight, and this is his first time you know, as a being promoted by Top Rank and shit. He gonna try to make that shit up. I'm telling y'all, just because he came in 6 pounds overweight, I don't know what happened. Sometimes this shit be a plan, y'all. Sometimes they was gonna do this shit the whole time and like, hey, you come in over here, we're gonna move him off the card because he might be a dangerous fight for you, and we're gonna give you Giovanni Cabrera so you can shine. Like, you never know with this shit. But I do know this. Don't think that he gonna gas out or some shit because he's 6 pounds overweight. He just decided not to cut for whatever reason, and he gonna come in there and make an example out of Giovanni Cabrera, I believe. I think he comes in the fight angry from the word go. And when a pressure fighter like Giron, bro, like one Rene Tellez, Giron, a pressure fighter like him, dog, like if you're not able to keep him up off of you and you don't have great lateral movement and you ain't got great boxing skills and he makes it the type of fight he wants to make it, you at a disadvantage. And I think Giovanni Cabrera, because of his lack of feet, his lack of athleticism, his lack of power, he gonna have to stand and fight with Rene Tellez, and that's gonna play right into Tellez's hand, and Tellez is gonna stop him. I got him stopping him about round 5. Round 5 and round 6, I see him getting him up out of there just because he gonna be pressuring him from the word go. And I don't think it's gonna be moments in this fight where we feel like Giovanni Cabrera is ever in control. I expect Rene Tellez Giron to be in control the entire part of the fight. Let's get to our last pick, man. Let's get to our last pick, and then I'll open up the panel if any of y'all want to come up here. So, WBC title eliminator, man. 130-pound division, super featherweight, junior lightweight, 10-rounder. Robson Conceicao really should be the WBC champion if you ask me, but they giving him a title eliminator. He going against Xavier Martinez. They got the odds even for Conceicao. So you put down $20, you win $20. Put down 100, you win 100. They got it -30 for Xavier Martinez is a slight favorite. Put down 130, you win 100 on him. Conceicao out of Brazil, 5'10", 70-inch reach, 33 years old, orthodox fighter, 16 wins, 1 loss, with 8 wins by way of knockout. You got Xavier Martinez, 24 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'8", 70-inch reach, fighting out of Cali, 17 wins, no losses, with 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Money, take us away. This is the main event on the ESPN Plus card. What say you? Who is gonna win this?
Man, Xavier Martinez is one of my favorite fighters, bro. I love the way this dude fight. Hell of a fighter, you know. Smart in the ring, and he can punch, bro. So this gonna be a good scrap in my opinion, bro. But Rob Conceicao is my guy. Like that's my guy. Like we have like a little personal relationship to where, we've been talking. I was supposed to interview him, but I ain't have nobody that can speak Portuguese. So, he's a hell of a fighter too. A lot of people thought he beat Oscar Valdez. The last fight, a lot of people feel like Oscar Valdez cheated him, that he got the fight on the amphetamines and things of that nature. But Rob Conceicao, we all know, a hell of a fight out of Brazil, man. Got all the skills in the world. If I'm not mistaken, he is a gold medalist in one of the tournament games. But he can fight his ass off. It's about him staying focused and finishing strong, man. He have to finish strong. That's his only problem. He have to finish strong. You can't get caught up in your work and the things you do. You must go out there and finish to the end of the bell. And this is another shot to put you back in position to fight for another world title. So this here, man, is as competitive it can get. Like I really fuck with my guy Xavier Martinez, man. I feel like he's a hell of a fighter, and I do feel like he's on his way to be a world champion. Him being the favorite, I kind of thought they probably would have had Bryan Conceicao as the favorite, but they got Xavier Martinez as the favorite, maybe because he took a loss. You know what I mean? But this gonna be a hell of a fight. This gonna be a hell of a fight. This one right here, I got down the middle, man. This is a 50-50 to me, right? It's a 50-50 because it can go either way, right? It can go either way. If you put a gun to my head and make me pick, I'm gonna have to go with Robson Conceicao. I'm gonna have to go with my guy. I feel like he have the better skills. I feel like he's probably got the better experience as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he probably got the better experience, but it's hard to count fucking Xavier Martinez out this fight, bro. It really is. It's hard to count him out this fight, bro. So I'm going to go with my dog Robson Conceicao. I feel like like I say, he got the more experience, but it's a 50-50, man. It can go either way. So this just one of them fights. This is one of them fights, bro. That's gonna be very entertaining. We're gonna enjoy it. Y'all gonna say, "God damn, them boys fighting," right? So either way, like I say, it can go either way. I won't be pissed off. I won't be pissed off, but I think Rob Conceicao gonna take it. I think he's gonna take it. You got a knockout? I don't know if knockout stepped away for a minute, y'all. Yeah, but it's gonna be one of the fights that we're gonna enjoy, man. So they put this one together, real nice, real. And one thing I want to say too, you gotta give Rob Conceicao credit, bro, because he's been taking on nothing but tough fucking competition, bro. Nothing but tough competition. You feel me? To get out of Oscar Valdez fight and go right into a Xavier Martinez fight, bro, you have to give him his respect. You have to, bro. You have to give him his respect. You feel me? And he coming to earn this respect. But like I say, he have to finish strong. You know what I mean? He want this win because Xavier Martinez go bring it. His ass can fight. His ass can fight. So it's a good scrap. But Rob Conceicao, the competition he's been facing, and the heart that he's showing, that he want to be great. You got to respect that to the utmost. So I'm wishing both of these dudes the best. May the best man win. But I do think Robson gonna pull it out the hat.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I apologize, y'all. I'm restarting my computer, so I'm on my phone right now. We probably won't drop the link today. I'm gonna give my pick on this. We'll get Money's last words, get my last words, and get out of here because I'm having issues with my laptop and shit right now. I'll get it fixed, and we'll be back on Sunday. So, for this fight, Conceicao, man, and Martinez, very tough, very close fight to call, man. Conceicao, the gold medalist. In my opinion, I think he beat Valdez. But he's long, he's rangy, he's athletic. He got a nice jab, moves very well in the ring. But couple of things, his defense, it's like his legs are his defense, because it's not a whole lot of head movement. He really gets out of trouble by using movement, and that could come back to bite you. And I believe, honestly, that's part of the reason why he fades in the back half of fights. That's why he slowed down against Valdez. That's why he slowed down in his previous two fights before that. But he outboxes people because of his length at that division, 70-inch reach, 5'10". That's very long for 130 pounds. So very nice 1-2. But on the inside, if you look at his hooks and you look at him when he gets to throwing combinations, the reason he only has 8 knockouts in 17 fights is because he wings his punches. He throws a lot of arm punches, really tries to show hand speed, and doesn't really sit down on his punches. And so as a result, he kind of lacks power. And then for his chin, it's straight up in the air in exchanges. That's why he's very, very open and very susceptible to left hooks. Very susceptible to left hooks. Just go see what happened to him in the Louis Correa fight, a fight that I feel like he should have lost. He got the decision, but he got knocked down by Louis Correa. Every round was close. So he gets knocked down in the second round. Then he gets deducted for low blows in 2 separate rounds. So 2-point deductions and a knockdown, and he still was able to win a 10-round fight. Or it might have even been an 8-round fight. Yeah, it was an 8-round fight. So I don't know how that makes sense. I think against Oscar Valdez, Conceicao really had the performance of his life. And I'm not so sure he'll be able to do that again. For Xavier Martinez, he's long, he's aggressive, he has fast hands, he can counterpunch. He likes to throw in between shots. He too, though, against I believe it was Cabrera, whoever was his last shot, or Cabrera, it was Claudio Barrera, I believe it was. But anyway, he got caught in the middle of an exchange against a tricky a tricky southpaw, and he ended up going down, man. He ended up going down. He ended up getting hurt. But he was able to get up. That was in the 8th round. He was able to get up, hold on, survive the 8th round, and he came on strong at the end of the fight. So both of these fighters showed that they can be hurt before. I think Xavier Martinez, he has fast hands and he's a good counterpuncher. He does like to throw in between shots. So there comes some times where he can probably catch Robson Conceicao in the middle of exchanges and maybe hurt him potentially. But Robson Conceicao may have the advantage if they're boxing from a distance. To me, the way I see this fight going, honestly, I think Robson Conceicao, he's a master at loving to control the distance, right? He likes to get in there and control the distance and use his length and use his physical advantages down at 130 pounds. His issue is that fighting Xavier Martinez, he may be 2 inches taller than him, but Xavier Martinez has a 70-inch arm reach too. So that controlling distance and moving around, I don't think that that's going to bode well for him in this fight. And so when I look at the fight, I believe that Conceicao is going to be the one on the back foot, and Martinez is going to be the one looking to engage. And I think that's going to bode well for Martinez later on in the fight. So I think Conceicao probably starts off winning the fight, or it may be competitive. But I think in the back half of the fight, it's going to change. And I'll be real with y'all. Xavier Martinez got a nice, fast, quick, crisp left hook. And so I'm going with Xavier Martinez in this fight. And I'm going to say he's going to stop Robson Conceicao round number 10, and it's going to be a left hook in the middle of exchange when Robson Conceicao is trying to pull out of the exchange and trying to get back to a distance. He ain't going to be able to do it as fast as he was doing it earlier in the fight. Xavier Martinez is going to catch him with a left hook, and that's going to be all she wrote. And he's going to knock out Robson Conceicao in dramatic fashion, and he's going to win the title eliminator, man. That's my pick. Who So let's give our last words, Money, because again, man, I'm having technical difficulties, and everybody, I apologize. I like to open up the panel on Fridays, but I'm not gonna be able to do it today. But Money, man, give your last words. Let everybody know where to find you. Let everybody know, when you're going live and all that good stuff, bro.
First of all, it was an honor coming over here kicking it with my brother Knockout as usual. I got your back anytime, man. Y'all come follow me at Monty Brown TV right here on YouTube. We about to go live and we about to call a Triple G versus Canelo 2. I called one yesterday, had Canelo winning 8-4. I'm about to call two now and see how I scored. So y'all come kick it with me over there, man. We about to call the fight. And y'all can follow me on Instagram at Monty_the writer. We show all the fights every Saturday, man. Every Friday, Saturday, no matter how big, no matter how small. So if y'all need somewhere to see the fights, come on over, show love, man. And I want y'all to go subscribe to my brother, A1 Hoop Zone, who got his channel out. Emmanuel H, a good dude. He talk basketball, so there's a lot of y'all here that like basketball. A1 Hoop Zone all together. A1 HOOPZON, man. Y'all show some love. A1 Hoop Zone. He getting his channel up off the ground. He almost to 100 subs. I think he had like 88, something like that. So if 12 of y'all in the chat can go over there and show love, man, that'd be much appreciated, man. But it's all love. Knock out my brother. We gotta do this again. You keep grinding. I'm loving the growth, man. And we're here to stay, chap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, money. And to everybody, y'all find me right here, man. Knockout Boxing 86 TV on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Please share the video with everybody. And let them know what we're doing over here. We live every Wednesday night, every Friday night, and every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. I got him pulled up right there. He'll be live tomorrow morning, 10:30 p.m. Central Time, where he will be doing his call-in show, and he's also going to be calling the fights tomorrow night. So y'all be sure to go check out the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and then he and I will both be live on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, y'all, I apologize for the technical difficulties. We'll get those under wraps and get them controlled so that we can have the show flow a little bit better for you guys next week. But everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the fights tomorrow night. I appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace out.